Hi everyone. So for this question, we are given that Z1 with unknown x, we have complex number 2, and then we have complex number 3 that they give you a hint here saying complex number 3 is a pure imaginary number. Find your x, find your complex number 3 if you're given an equation here. So testing you on the understanding on equation. Then find your argument for Z3. Alright, so same also, most of the time I can get the equation, I can get the student doing like this, where it will time is conjugate, doing one side first, getting the standard form, then let it equals to this, but you have see some careless mistake here, letting it, this one is not accurate actually, but still getting the answer. Okay, so this is not very accurate. Real part is 0, but it cannot equal to Z3 directly. So Z3, when you're saying it is a pure imaginary number, normally complex number is A plus BI. Alright, in the standard form. When you say it is a pure imaginary number, means real part is 0, which means that here you have to substitute your complex number Z3 as BI. Alright, so substitute into our equation given here, where Z1 plus 5 over, so we put in Z1 is x plus 3i plus 5 over the conjugate of Z2 means Z3 minus I equals to the conjugate of this, negative BI. So the conjugate of Z3, negative BI. So in order, you do it directly, time with this conjugate, and then get same, compare left hand side and right hand side. So the advantage of equation, you bear in mind, the advantage of equation is you can move. You can time your denominator to the right hand side. You just do multiplication. If you let it in the division here, you need to do the division concept. Alright, so we'll simplify, like arrange it. So I will times 3 minus I to the right hand side. So for numerator, I'll have x plus 5 as real part, imaginary part is 3i. Then this is negative bi times 3 minus I. Then x plus 5 plus 3i, this is already standard form. Now I want to make sure the right hand side also is standard form. So this expand, it gets us negative 3 bi. Expand, negative, negative become positive, b I square simplify to be negative 1, so real part is negative b. Alright, real part is negative b, imaginary part is negative 3bi. Then we can start compare. So what is your direction? What is your focus? You need to find out what is your x and what's your Z3, means what's your b here. So when you compare real part, x plus 5 equals to negative b, equation 1. Imaginary part, it will be 3 equals to negative 3b. So this is your imaginary part. So what is your b? Your b, you're going to divide 3 over 3, simplify using your calculator. 3 over 3, it will give you rational. Using your calculator, it gives you negative 3. Then we can substitute here. Substitute b equals to negative 3. Your x plus 5 equals to negative 3. Negative, negative become positive. So x will become 3 minus 5. So done. B also done. But our focus is not answering B. You have to answer what is your Z3. Z3 is BI. So Z3 is negative 3i. Alright, then only your working is more accurate. After that, this question have another task to find the argument of the Z3. So to find the arguments means to find its angle. For Z3, we identify its position in Arden diagram. This is your real part. This is your imaginary part. Your real part is 0. Imaginary part is negative Z3 at here. So what is the angle making to this? So obviously, the argument for Z3 it is a 90 degree. But in argument, we didn't use degree. We use radian. So radian. So 180 is pi. So 90 degree is pi over 2. In opposite direction from quadrant 4, it is negative pi over 2 radian. Alright, so that's all for this. Hopefully, from this exercise, you get some idea on how to deal with equation and how to deal with expression. So when you're dealing with expression, yes, no point, no other way. We just need to do directly because you don't have another side to move here and that. So, but when you're doing with equation, we are getting more freedom because you can move your multiplication, move your left hand side, right hand side to get your operation more easier. So that's all for this question. So thank you for watching.